Hi guys, it's been a while. I think I said that 3 videos in a row, but it's been a while. Did I post a video last week? Yeah, that's just basically how I've been feeling these days. It's been kind of hard for me to get back into the rhythm of things. Just life stuff going on. Yeah, but I think I need to constantly remind myself that the internet is very edited. Sometimes I'm like, I have to call myself a content creator these days. I'm always like, I don't want to be called a content creator. But this is kind of a full-time job if you're really, really, really like into it and you're really gonna be doing it. It's a full-time job. I have to constantly be editing and filming myself. And sometimes I feel like I'm like putting on my makeup and I feel like who am I doing this show for? Sometimes I'm like, I feel like a clown. And then I like wear a different outfit and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely a clown right now. This is clown stuff. You know that thing where like the clown is like crying in the painting? That's me, okay? That's how I feel sometimes. But it's okay. Sometimes life is like that. So, yeah. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. It's February. Today is really, really rainy. It's raining like crazy. Cats and dogs out there. But I love the rain. It reminds me of my life in Washington. Y'all didn't know that, right? That I lived in Washington at one point. I just feel really cozy. I've been like kind of detoxing my closet because it was just such a mess. I threw out a lot of clothes yesterday and I found this sweater again. This sweater has been with me forever. I think it's a J. Crew sweater that's really in these days. But you know what? I thrifted this when I was in high school and I still love it. So I got my fisherman sweater on and whatever. Here I am filming this video. I think it's gonna be like a mishmash of things, but basically what's going on today is I'm going to be reviewing my February snail mail. Okay? That's what's going on in this video. This past weekend was Valentine's Day. I went to medieval times. I definitely thought that it was fun. I went with my friends Ruby and Ashley. I think they had a fun time. I had a fun time watching the people joust, and I thought that it was real. I screamed when they first jousted. Is that even a word? When they were jousting, I screamed because I thought it was real. And the guy like flipped off of his horse. That was kind of scary. But apparently it's all a show. I mean, I guess dinner and a show, it's a show, but I don't know why it felt like he was actually hurt. Yeah, I paid a lot of money to be there, actually. Another thing is, I got myself flowers for Valentine's Day. You want to see? Ah! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Thumbnail! Okay, obviously, I'm in kind of a mood right now, but aren't these so pretty? I got them at Trader Joe's and I think they're really opening up. Tulips are my favorite flower ever, ever, ever. And it's just so, it's like, it's spring. It's just so amazing. Okay, so should we get into it? I've been yapping all this time. It's already been 5 minutes. I feel like I'm gonna run out of storage soon. To be honest, I haven't been posting like on my TikTok either. Editing is a whole thing. I just have to like sit down and grind, but like I haven't been doing that. And I need to be telling people about my snail mail club, but it's just like not coming to me right now. But basically, I have to be disciplined in this area. I need to do it, or else there is no snail mail club. So, guys, bear with me. Here we go. So, for February, obviously, Valentine's Day. I love the idea of Valentine's Day and sweets, chocolates, pink roses, flowers, just like the whole shebang. I love it. I wanted to follow that theme and make it kind of like a cozy vintage vibe. Last month, the calendar card was of daffodils, and this month, the calendar card here's the calendar card. Very cute. Very cute. It is of locks. Lock and key. You and me. Forever and ever committed to each other. Am I a poet or what? I think I might have mentioned it in one of my TikToks, but I like the locks because it represents commitment to each other. And whether that is with your significant other or your friend, having commitment towards each other, it means that you care about that person and you're committing yourself to show up for that person. I think that's very strong symbolism. I love that. I thought the pink was very appropriate. The red, you and me, very appropriate. To continue that, I also made a sticker, a really nice vinyl sticker. I used to make all my stickers at home, but just printing wise and cutting and like having it be waterproof, that was a whole other thing. I feel like maybe you guys might have seen it in my older vlogs. Oh my gosh, making like vinyl waterproof stickers at home, not my thing. I'd rather outsource them and just like have a sticker that is good quality. The next thing in the envelope is this, my postcard. The postcard. So I wanted to do this swan thing. Everybody has been doing this swan thing. Yeah, I've always wanted to do it as well. I just never got around to doing it, but it's just so pretty, the swans, and it's very romantic. Um, Thinking of you. I am thinking of you. And I just thought the bows, the granny hearts and lace and everything, I thought it was just very lovely and romantic and very vintagey. Um, yeah, if you know me, I like granny things. A lot of people call me granny. Granny activity. My phone just ran out of storage again. So those are the two main pieces of art in my snail mail envelope this for February. I think the snail mail club is good for me because I don't sit down and draw and think in that creative way. And so it's really pushing me to make art, like make new art each month. And that's a big thing for me. So I'm really enjoying this. I think it's like an artistic practice that is bringing more discipline into my life. So, should we get into the letter? How did you guys like my last nail mail video where I read the letter? Was it kind of cringy? I enjoyed reading that letter, and I think I'm gonna enjoy reading this letter now. So, let's get a move on. Ready? Here I go. February 2026. Dear reader, already the first month of 2026 has gone by. How was your January? We hope it was filled with the note we left off on. New beginnings and lots to look forward to. Starting this snail mail club has been so fun. We didn't expect to meet so many new friends along this journey, so thank you. We're glad to have you here. February is the shortest month of the year, but it certainly doesn't go unnoticed. Feb's elephant in the room, Valentine's Day. As far as grocery stores go, you can't seem to escape the hearts, cards, and sickeningly sweet candies. It's pink, glittery, sparkly, and these things can trigger a lot of mixed thoughts. Romanticizing, memories of exes, unmet expectations, friends, loneliness, etc. As a single lady, I can tell you that Valentine's isn't a day that I am looking forward to this year. And I have had my fair share of bad Valentine's days. Even so, I've always loved giving cards, ergo the Snail Mail Club. Designing cards, writing letters, and sharing something personal with someone. As I was thinking about what to write for February, I had a flashback from my second grade Valentine's Day. Instead of opting for store-bought cards, I drew personalized cards for each of my classmates. I remember being met with confused looks. One boy said, "What the heck does keep rocking in soccer mean?" I can still feel my cheeks burning as my friends read each personalized detail I mentioned. Now, as a confident adult, I would like to respond with, "It means exactly what it says, Tyler." Apart from remembering how embarrassed I was in that memory, now I realize that giving out those cards was an act of sharing something personal and trying to connect with the people around me. It did not have to be the most insightful or thoughtful sentiment, but I do think that my very gentle, simple, second grader act of care was sweet and sincere. I took the Valentine's Day opportunity to let someone know that I noticed. As we grow older, love can start to feel like it's reserved for only someone or something really special. Hint, cue song Ray, "Where is my husband?" That's a song, okay, guys? February has a way of amplifying those out of reach milestones or unrealized romantic desires, but what if we can scale it back to some simple act of sweet and sincere care? This month, we invite you to pass something along. Call a friend who's been on your mind, text a friend that's always shown up for you, send a postcard to remind someone that you're thinking about them. Meaningfully sharing love doesn't have to be a teddy bear and a box of sweets. Showing appreciation does not need to be on a specific day. Sometimes it looks like a handwritten note. Sometimes it's simply letting someone know you are doing life alongside them. So, reader, consider love as something you can pass along, and may this month be filled with quiet reminders that love is already around you. It just may need a little nudge. Love, the Handrawn Post. Yeah, I haven't read that in a while. That was really sweet. Valentine's Day doesn't have to be about that person, like that one person that you're like, it doesn't have to be about a significant other. It can definitely be about your friend, your family, someone you can be reaching out to and just saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you and I want to care for you in these ways. What about you?" With that second grader story, I remember to this day doing that, like sitting down the night before and drawing like personalized Valentine's Day cards for everyone in the class, because I didn't want to just buy any old card. I remember putting it in everyone's cubby, and after people opened their cards, they were like, "What the heck is this like piece of like paper?" And you drew this like lame thing on it, and I was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I remember I was really embarrassed at that time, like I said in the letter. But now that I think about it, guys, that was so mean. Okay, I was just trying to do something really nice for you, but we were young, so they didn't understand. But I think I was very like hands on to like relationships and wanting to care for people very early on in my life. So, you know what? I'm proud of myself for that. That was the letter. How did you guys like it? I think I'm going to try to put everything on my website soon, and so you guys can read it on there. To wrap up this video, I am wanting to let you guys know that I'm starting March snail mail. I really need to write that letter and start on the art. Yeah, it's the year of the horse, and there's gonna be some art about that, so you guys just buckle up, okay? Thank you to all of those people who subscribed to February's letter. I hope to see you guys in March. I'm working on something for April, you guys, and it's gonna be kind of like a little freebie. And so I'm thinking about that. So if you guys have any feedback, please let me know. Don't be afraid to comment. Although nobody comments, that's fine. I love this. It's like a little a blog. Yeah, I will see you guys in next week's video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.